doesn't seem like I'm being stopped from streaming. See if I can't turn the music off. It's got to be what the issue
That's what I
is.
would do. I don't understand what else the problem could be.
It doesn't seem like I. There we go. See if that has helps anything. This is really bizarre. Apparently, there's a problem with the music. What a bunch of bull. I mean, it was the same music over and over again, so whatever. Right? Like, you're totally right about that, but it's not the
I
point.
wouldn't feel saddened if I was a viewer of yours right
Nobody's
now.
watching this shit anyway.
Well, somebody might, and they'd rather hear what you have to say than the same song over and
Would they?
over.
Alright. I just wonder if it's just like the algorithm messing with me. I don't know. Alright, well, did we talk to everybody here?
Yeah, Trader Jim was the last guy we talked to, and I
Okay.
think he was talking about himself a bit.
We need the rest. No? Well, I guess we'd part. All characters must survive. Oh, this is gonna be a rough trip. Alright, Dragoon or it looks like hunting.
Do you need to hunt?
Yeah, we got 28 pounds of meat, looks like. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know, we got lots of flour.
Yeah, but you don't like to eat the crackers.
Yeah, it brings down morale.
I would hunt. Better than a dragoon.
The party embarks upon the long trip to Soda Springs. They cannot help but wonder whether detouring to Fort Bridger was a wise choice. Man, it totally cut off the wedding, though. That sucks.
Well, at least they kissed and it was pretty much done.
It's so stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, don't I wish. Man, I don't think we can. I don't think we can do anything about it. I think we gotta leave it. It's a lot of flour, but
Mm.
there's nowhere to put it. We still got these stupid instruments as part of
Everybody
the problem
gave you
too.
flowers, gifts, too. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was worried about then. They were giving us too much flour. That's what it said. Inventory overflow. Wagon hits a particularly large bump and a loud crack rings out from the wagon.
Oh, Jesus.
Wagon bed and canopy have been damaged by the rough trail. While nothing has broken completely this time, the party should consider repairing the damage before things get worse. It's hard work, but Nelly repairs some of the damage to the wagon. Oh boy. Did you hear that? The wagon. Again? Abigail, paranoid, forces the party to stop, refusing to go any further. The wagon's broken. I heard it. If we go any farther, it'll collapse and we'll be stranded. We must fix it.
Isn't there one of those protect ones? Yeah, fake hammering. Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
The wagon is actually damaged.
Not this time. I was like, oh, it's one of those fake ones.
No. I can go hunting.
Yeah, you gave away all your flowers there.
Well, half of it.
That was gifted flower.
Yeah, coyotes are harder.
Foxes, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, fox is really hard.
Little humperty legs.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
That I swear to God, when it says pelts, it's pets. Like when I've seen sell pelts, it says sell pets, and I'm like, sell them? You wouldn't have any pets, but you're off. That's still like, no.
Nelly spies a wounded jackrabbit limping amidst the grass off the trail.
Kill it.
A swift gunshot would put it out of its misery and provide a little food besides.
Leave it alone!
Who should take the shot?
It's fine.
Left alone, the jackrabbit continues its life, oblivious to the present, deciding its fate.
The thing on the bottom. It's like a little fence.
Nondescript trail.
Oh.
It's the map with a little
Oh.
Map.
I think
pointer.
it's fence
Yeah.
is what they mean. side again.
That restores the party's health. This one restores stamina.
Take the map one, even though it's gonna lead to a fucking dragon.
Well, no, because I think you can go to the coyote or the fox one
Oh, okay.
from there. I thought I got thrown off for all your racism against the Indian.
I was surely not.
Because you talked so much smack about her the whole game.
My fault it was her of all people that had to be the cylinder. That
She
wasn't
was
fired.
constantly a pain in the ass. I'm not denying that.
They could have made it one of the other girls, but they had to make it her.
The coyote growls at the party. The party stops and waits to see how the coyote will react. But it makes no moves. What should be done? Approach or leave?
I don't know. I guess what's the best situation, or what's the best thing to do in a situation?
You approach this coyote, he's gonna bite us.
Yeah, but if you leave, you might.
He might do that anyway.
Yeah, I know. I don't know much about
Pick.
coyotes. I guess leave. I don't know.
The party leaves the coyote to growl at them as they walk away.
Yeah.
Grrr.
Sit here and think about it.
Party takes a moment to choose which trail to follow. Dragoon or foxes?
Do you need meat?
Probably.
Then go to the fox and do this. But I like the idea of the fox. Is it a jammy? Jammy for you?
No, it's just the clothes.
I don't know. Jammy.
Oh,
You really need to buy a wagon.
it would be the same shit. Same shit, different wagon.
We used to be newer.
A small cluster of reeds near the trail belies the presence of a watery spring. Such a serendipitous find could be a boon for Nellie's stamina, and drinking from such a source could be positively invigorating. Should Nellie drink from the spring?
I hope she doesn't drop dead. Go ahead. Kind of important to us.
Nellie drinks gratefully from the spring, instantaneously feeling refreshed from the experience. Plenty of water remains. Should Nellie drink more from the spring?
I love water. I'd drink more.
Nellie drinks gratefully from the spring, feeling even more refreshed from the experience. The water begins to grow a bit murkier as dust and grime in the spring are kicked up.
No,
Leave.
you've had enough. Nellie. Now's the time.
Nellie pulls back from the water, deciding she has had enough.
Don't need to get too wild with your water drinking, Nellie.
I'm waiting for Nellie has dysentery.
Nellie, somebody poisoned the water hole.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
There she goes, putting on her little suit.
He hates this water hole.
Annabelle or whatever just stands there. She needs to, like, pick up.
She has the standing skill.
Barely. Walked with bad leg for a great while.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm wasting so many bullets, man. Ah. Damn it. okay. 7 is pretty good. Without warning, the wagon is surrounded by sand borne on the wind. The grains grate against the party's skin. This too much. The sandstorm worsens, limiting vision and forcing the party to slow down. The party is coated in dust and sand. The air grows difficult to breathe. It tests the fortitude of all traveling through it. Any coffee or anything? Nothing I can do about their bad stamina here. Just gonna have to. You know what? No, we got steady pace on. It's like, are we wearing them down too fast? Honestly, just the sounds of the wind and the environment makes the game more realistic without the music. I mean, basically it heard all the music anyway. It was just looping over and over again. Nothing's worse than Hong Kong 97. Remember that?
I don't remember the music, but I remember being mad.
It was terrible music.
Is that like the Red Fox recording?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, the band, the angry band of fucking Reds. Yeah, that's what it was. No, you're thinking of Fred Fox. Go for the toolboxes. Trading some clothes for it. Seems like the best deal. You know what it is? After you... I feel like after you deal with the first one, like the prices gradually go up with the next person you talk to. I don't know. Coffee's always expensive, though. He wants 6 toolboxes for 1 coffee. You need it, though. Trade the 2 medicines. It's haggard. Yes, that seems fair. Yeah, trade for 1 medicine. Get that coffee. Because their staminas are in the tank right now.
We're gonna make this coffee right now.
I think we need the rest. They're dirty, though. I think we still have some here. There's Jane.
Hello again, travelers. Certainly amazing how often we meet on the trail. My little Mary has not stopped talking about you folks since we last met. You really left some impression on her. She keeps asking questions about your group, but I have to keep telling her I don't know. Perhaps she'll take the time to talk to her. I could use a quiet moment to catch up on some reading. She's just by the water. Don't worry, I've been keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't run off again.
Jane points to the spring where little Mary is playfully splashing in the shallows. Shall we talk to little Mary?
Hi, everyone. Mama said I might see you again.
There's only 2 of you left.
Did you come to play in the water too?
Yes or no?
Sure.
Yay, it's fun. You'll see. Mommy says you can use the water here to make a special drink. Can you show me how?
Little Mary jumps and splashes in the spring with joy, spraying the group with water. Yes or no? Party spends some time showing little Mary how to make a carbonated drink from the spring water. Little Mary is eager to take a big gulp of the effervescent beverage.
Wow, this is so good. The bubbles tickle my throat. Little Mary drinks the beverage with speed and alacrity, perhaps befitting of someone twice her size. It isn't long before she begins to hiccup. Ugh, my tummy feels funny.
Little Mary clutches her stomach. Moments pass as she struggles against the inevitable. And then little Mary drops dead.
Oh my, I'm sorry. Please don't tell Mommy I did that. She'll be upset about my bad manners.
Little Mary frantically apologizes for her belch, looking thoroughly embarrassed.
Told you no bourbon! You disgusting little thing!
Charles. The water here is naturally carbonated, meaning it's got bubbles in it. Try mixing it with a drink or two of your own. Make a drink? We're gonna die. The party pours some of the spring water into their canteens, mixing it with drinks of their own to make a delicious soda. Travelers here clearly aren't shy about trying the famous bubbling spring water. Almost everything in sight has a bottle or cup in hand.
Celinda Hines. My, the soda springs are so pretty. Seems to spout at regular intervals. Felt good to just rest and not be jostled in the wagon all day. When I get to Oregon, I'll have a soft feather bed and never sleep in a wagon again.
I've heard it said that there are many cutoffs that take to shorten the journey. That by taking all the shortcuts, you can save many days on the trail. And why not? Saving time and provisions is worth the risk. See, there are different ways that make it quicker. I just don't know what the difference is. Like, what are the quicker ways, you know? Are they, like, literally talking about, like, the shortest route possible? Or is, like, there's a certain path you need to take? My job every day is to find wood for the cook fire. Sometimes it's very hard to find enough, so I store extra pieces in a box under the wagon. On the prairie, I gathered buffalo chips to burn when there wasn't any wood. Ugh. Buffalo chips, boy, the ancient West was stinky. I don't think we should rest.
On the road again. See, I can just supply the music. Then when Willie comes for me, yeah. Dragoon or fox hunting?
Do you need me?
No, not really. You might. We need to collect pelts and herbal remedies on this leg of the journey. The party happens upon a small pool of still, clear water. Perhaps drinkable, perhaps not. A brief investigation might resolve the issue. Nellie smells the water and immediately spits it into dust. There's no mistaking such rank order. The water is clearly poisonous. Knowing the water to be undrinkable, the party passes it by, trekking farther into the desert. On the road again. When checking the flour, Abigail notices that some of it has been watered long and began to clump together. Most of the flour could probably be saved if it was sifted to remove the moist portions, though this would be far more time-consuming process than simply discarding the whole bag. I say we sift the flour. It's going to take time, but Abigail takes some time to sift the flour and remove the wet portions. In the end, only a small amount must be discarded. Yay. Weather's taking a turn. Uh-oh. Oh, the dragoons.
No. There's been a murder. Murder must fall. No.
Stay back, citizens. There's been a murder. A murder most foul. A murder most foul? Oh, I see. You're that group the captain's got hunting us down, eh? I had you pegged the minute I saw you. Detective's intuition, as it were. I could use an assistant on this case. Very well. If you help me track down the killer, I'll return to the captain as soon as I'm able. Investigate. Excellent. With your help, I'll have this case solved in no time at all. I've compiled a list of clues, suspects, and pieces of evidence. Simply tell me what you wish to inspect, or let me know when you're ready to make an accusation. Everyone present is a part of the wagon train heading to Oregon, with the exception of Quill, who arrived only yesterday. The others have been together for the better part of a month now. Some have known each other longer, some less. Until now, there's been no infighting. Our victim is one Elias Farthing. He funded the expedition and was its de facto leader. He wasn't well loved, but as far as I can tell, he also didn't have any explicit enemies. For the most part, the journey seems to have been normal, except that they were being harassed by thieves a lot more than usual. These thieves have been targeted and efficient. It's likely that somebody on the inside has been helping them somehow. I've compiled a list of clues, suspects, and pieces of evidence. Simply tell me what you wish to inspect, and let me know when you're ready to make an accusation. I've assembled all the evidence I could find. Let me know if you want to take a closer look at any of it. The body of a middle-aged man lies face down in the mud, his fatal wound clearly visible in the center of his back. The body has sunk deeply into the mud, suggesting that it has been lying there for some time. Several boot prints are scattered about in the mud. Only one distinct set stands out, of average size. The man's clothes are intact except for some stains from the rain and scattered mud. There are no injuries anywhere other than the fatal one on his back. It's unlikely that he fought against his attacker. Nothing else about the crime scene stands out. Did he have defensive wounds?
I estimate the time of death to be about 8:30 last night, caused by a single clean stab wound to the back. Footprints make for a difficult clue, unfortunately. The only footprints that are visible are those made after the rain had started. I have assembled all the evidence I could find. Let me know if you want to take a closer look at any of it. We found a letter on Elias's body, but it was so rain damaged as to be illegible. Still, there was a bit to be gleaned from it. The handwriting was messy and certainly wasn't written by Elias's hand. You ask me, this is our motive. The killer wasn't able to retrieve it, though I can't say why. From what we can make out, it looks like it's addressed to an external party, rather than someone from the train. This is likely how our mole was communicating with the bandits. Unfortunately, the rain did them a favor. It's not much use to us now. I've assembled all the evidence I could find. Let me know if you want to take a closer look at any of it. Elias was killed with a single thrust from this knife. That much I'm certain. It's a standard hunting blade that can be found anywhere, with one distinct feature. It's been customized to have a left-handed grip. That's our biggest clue. As I said, the knife is otherwise unremarkable. The blade itself isn't warped at all. It's unlikely that Elias fought back. The position of his body also supports this. The untarnished condition of the blade also suggests that it was used efficiently, which means our killer was almost certainly left-handed. I've taken the liberty of compiling some information on each of our suspects. Each suspect also provided a writing sample so we could compare it to the note we found in the scene. I watched as each wrote the sample so I could see which hand they favor. Just let me know who you'd like to learn more about. Quill Peabody is a reporter, one of those academic types. Certainly not the kind of man I pick as a killer, but you never really know. He doesn't seem a bad sort, just timid, I say. He reportedly came here to speak with the deceased. I know they conversed briefly before Elias perished, but you're better off asking Quill about the details. Sorry, not much to go on here. He's not a long-term member of the train, which makes him a bit of a mystery. Still don't reckon he's got murder in his blood, though. Oh, right. As to physical attributes, the man wrote his sample right-handed and wears large boots. Being a reporter, we have plenty of samples of his handwriting, though not an exact match of those found at the scene. His samples were the closest match to the group. Gareth Fairchild was the manservant of the deceased, his butler, if you will. As far as I can tell, the man has been nothing but loyal up till now. But who knows what could transpire in between the two of them. Gareth wrote his sample with his left hand and is of average foot size. We have samples of his writing from his personal belongings, and none match the letter found at the scene, of course. This is the only fellow who seems distraught that the murder occurred at all. That don't absolve him, but his reaction strikes me as genuine. Look, he's still a suspect, as is everyone present, but who ever heard of a butler being responsible for murder? Well, what, Clue reference? Kellogg Hardin. Kellogg Hardin isn't the kind of man you'd want watching your back, or your front, if I'm honest. He's bad news. He's gone in some infamy around here. Never killed a man as far as I know, but done all sorts of bad in society. He's our prime suspect for the thefts. He's also a long-term enemy of Marshall. The two have been at odds for years as far as I can tell. As to his physical characteristics, the man claims to be ambidextrous, wears average-sized boots, and though he was equally skilled with each hand, his handwriting sample was horrible. Not sure if he was just an ugly writer or if he's faking it. Gurney Goldman is the sort of fellow who'd buy out his enemies rather than kill them. Never met a man richer than this, at least financially. Not without problems, of course. Wealth is both the source of his power and his ever-present demon. Old Gurney wrote his sample right-handed and is small-footed. His writing sample was neat, but not quite a match for the letter he found. This isn't the kind of man who gets his hands dirty, but if he had to, he definitely of the backstabbing sort. Hard to say how involved he is exactly. Marshall Brennan. Ah, Marshall Brennan. Only really a suspect by circumstance, but we should cover him in fairness to the rest. Marshall wrote his sample right-handed and has a fairly small shoe size. I must say that his handwriting was truly terrible. As bad as Kellogg's, if not worse. Don't tell him I said that, though. Marshall's the impromptu sheriff of this wagon train. He's the one that's been keeping the bandits at bay. So depending on who you ask, he's not doing the best job. That's it. And then there's this. Interview suspects. Feel free to speak to the suspects directly. Keep an ear out for mistruths, but remember that some will lie habitually. Catching a lie doesn't mean you caught a killer. Can I help you? Let me think. I went to bed early, around 7, perhaps. I'd only arrived the morning before, so I was still tired. Certainly not in the mood to be wandering about or conversing with anybody. I couldn't fall asleep for some time. I heard gunshots at one point, but it wasn't until after the rain had started that I managed to fall asleep. I'm a reporter. Elias, and I had only properly spoken the once, yesterday morning, in fact. He had told me he had news to share, but he had to procure evidence first. Frankly, I was, and remain, baffled. I don't know what news he was talking about or what evidence was attempting to produce. Quill Peabody is a tall, thin, well-dressed man. He seems bothered by the rain, and his eyes are nervously darting around the gathered group. I hope you catch the killer soon. I'll do anything I can to help. Let's see, I was preparing dinner for us in the wagon when I glanced outside to see Elias talking to somebody. That would have been about 7:30. He never came back. As soon as it started raining, I went out to check on him. This would have been about 9, and I found him lying in the mud. I hope you catch the killer soon. I'll do anything I can to help. Huh? I worked for the man. I was a valet, chef, attendant, so forth. I resolved matters he hadn't the time nor stomach to solve for himself. I hope you catch the killer soon. Gareth is an enormous, imposing man. He looks less like a servant and more like a bodyguard or a soldier. He's well dressed and maintains a neat composure in spite of the rain. I hope you catch the killer soon.
What do you want? I was out of the camp practicing my aim. No idea what time it was, but I wrapped up and came back to camp. On the way, I passed by where Elias died. Though it was dark enough I couldn't see anything. I did notice some fellas scurry off in a hurry, but I can't give you much more than that. My money's on whoever was being the killer. Elias saw the fella around time and again, but I didn't care to know him, and he didn't care to know me. He wasn't one to get involved with shady folk like myself, so our paths hardly ever crossed. Not much else to say.
Kellogg is a vicious-looking man whose hands are never far from his holsters. It's evident that he's spent plenty of time outside of civilization and outside the law. A large, fresh bruise adorns the right side of his face.
It was Kellogg! Wondering about the bruise? Well, I got Marshall to thank for that one. Two of us ain't exactly friends, but hitting me was the first. Not quite what I'd done to deserve it. You'll have to ask him.
We've already... Yeah. Oh, no. See? This is what you could have passed up on, and you didn't want to do any of the Dragoons. You could have been solving murders this whole time.
Yeah, but they're not all murders.
Gurney Goldman.
Crazy.
Yes? What is it? I was relaxing in my wagon. It's what I'd be doing now if you weren't accosting me. At one point, I heard gunshots. I went outside to see what the noise was and didn't see anything unusual. That was exactly 8 by my watch. So I went back to nurturing my favorite hobby, being alone. I knew almost nothing about Elliot, Elias, whatever his name was. We were companions of circumstance. I don't believe we ever even conversed.
Gurney is a thin, stern-looking man. A golden pocket watch hangs at his waist. And finally, Marshal Brennan, which is that he's basically been cleared by the commanding officer here.
Why?
He said he is just not even a suspect, really. He was here by circumstance. I think he's under this Dragoon. Maybe he's a marshal, right? I don't know.
How can I help?
Did you hit Kellogg?
Saw that, did you? Well, I'll make no excuses. I hit him. All right. You ask me, it's not even half of what he deserves for killing Elias. Why do I think it was Kellogg? Not much for detective work, R.E. His shoe size fits those found by Elias's body. The blade used to kill the man was fitted with a left-handed grip. Kellogg is ambidextrous. He was also unaccounted for at the time of the murder. I'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words.
It's too obvious for it to not be him?
It's too obvious for the guy everything.
I saw Kellogg heading off with his gun at the ready, so I decided to follow him. It must have been around 8:30. Unfortunately, the rain made it hard to follow him, so I returned to camp. By the time I made it back here, Elias was dead. You ask me, it's no mystery who did the deed. Elias was the man who hired me to lead the caravan. He was a man with his demons like any of us, but maintained his honor as long as I knew him. What happened to him is a damn shame.
Marshall is a sturdy, stout man with a confident posture and grand, tidy beard. His clothes are immaculate. The only note of disorder is a large purple-blue bruise adorning his left hand. Oh yeah, that's where he punched Kellogg. I think that's everything, man. You gotta make an accusation. Recap? Is it just going to be all the same dialogue? Oh, no, it's got a recap. Quill Peabody is unknown to most members of the train. He rode a neat sample right-handed. He has large shoe size. He fell asleep around 7, was awoken by gunshots, and fell asleep again when it began to rain.
Gareth Fairfield was Elias's personal butler. He rode a neat sample left-handed. He has an average shoe size. He saw someone speaking with Elias at 7:30, then found his body when it began to rain at 9. You think it's him? Because the butler did it? And who suspects the butler in 1850? Because Clue was not invented yet? Well, let's read the rest of them. Kellogg Hardin. Kellogg Hardin is an outlaw, an arrival of Marshall Brennan. He rode a messy sample with both hands as he's ambidextrous. He has an average shoe size. He was practicing with guns at an unknown time, but returned before it rained, scaring someone in the process. He was practicing with guns, not a knife. Gurney Goldman is a wrench banker and major funder of this expedition. He rode a neat sample right-handed. He has an average shoe size. He was alone in this wagon, but went outside to investigate gunshots at exactly 8. Seeing nothing unusual, he returned to the wagon. Boy, there's a lot of controversy on when these gunshots happen, too, isn't there? I've seen 8, I've seen 9. Nobody's straight on what time it was. Alright, Marshall Brennan. Marshall Brennan is the impromptu sheriff of the wagon train, the rival of Kellogg Hardin. He rode a messy sample right-handed. He has a small shoe size. He saw Kellogg leave at 8:30 and tried to follow, but the rain was too heavy. By the time he returned, Elias was dead. Make an accusation. Gareth Fairchild, or Fairfield. Gareth Fairfield? Really? Really? Well, I suppose the evidence may fit. Gareth's shoe size was at the scene. Left-handed, could use the knife easily. He had the means to approach the victim unaware. But what's his motive? Why on earth would he want to kill Elias? Evil twin. 2 killers, power, victim not dead, money. You're only going to get to choose one, I bet. Money. Does Butler care about power? Okay. Which one you want? It don't matter. You want money? I don't think that's quite right. Think hard, look over the clues, try again. You can only guess so many times before we lose all plausibility. Don't try to force it. Oh. He says no. You think you want to choose a different reason? Power. What if he has an evil twin? Nope. I don't think so.
It's not Kellogg. It's too obvious.
I know. Maybe it is the obvious one, though. I mean, this is just the Oregon Trail. It might not be as complicated as you're thinking.
I think that's the problem. I think I think a lot about it.
You might be overthinking it.
No.
I thought it was the butler, too, because butlers.
Well, I do think it's him. But I'm not going to say that.
What if he's got evil twin?
No. I think that.
Victim not dead? What does that mean?
Not really that in there, Sammy. I was thinking.
Want to click it?
No. I want to think about it. I'm good at this kind of thing.
I know. When you figured out the box you ordered, like, pretty quick.
Go back.
Marshall? Really?
He's
Well,
not
I suppose he's
right-handed.
a suspect, same as the others. His writing sample was right-handed, though, as far as we can tell. The killer is left-handed. How do you figure? He's not right-handed? What if there was a different weapon used? What do you mean he's not right-handed? I saw him write his sample myself. Do you have any evidence to suggest this is fact? Well, if he saw him himself, it wasn't a different...
The quality was shit. It wasn't good. That's why. He wrote it poorly. That's
Mhm.
why. It wasn't neat. It was messy.
Oh, I see. If he's pretending to be right-handed, it explains the terrible quality of his handwriting. Oh, because he's really left-handed and he can't write with his right hand. This isn't much to go on. For one, Marshall has small feet. No prints of his size were found in the mud at the crime scene. Can you explain that?
It wasn't muddy.
It wasn't muddy? It wasn't muddy. Why on earth do you think the ground wasn't muddy? Look at it.
It wasn't raining.
Special mud shoes.
It wasn't raining yet.
Wasn't raining. It wasn't raining the time Elias was killed. I suppose that could add up. But if it hadn't been rain damage, why did the killer, Marshall, as you claim, leave the letter? Wasn't that the whole point of the murder?
Somebody walked in on it. Remember, he said,
He was interrupted.
yeah. Like I was scared. Oh, whatever.
I see. I feel like we're getting somewhere here. The killer was interrupted when Kellogg returned, so didn't have time to retrieve the letter. But why? Why would Marshall kill Elias?
Not money. Princess Mastermind.
I see. Elias found a letter that Marshall had written to the thieves, detailing the wagon train supplies and guard routines. You claim that Marshall killed Elias to stop him from spreading the word. Is that correct? Pains me to say this, but everything you said have added up. We got the coin. I'll place Marshall under arrest and catch up with the captain when I can. Take my medallion. It might be worth something along the way.
Oh!
So it wasn't the butler.
No, I was wrong the first two times.
Mhm.
Then I pondered, and I got smart.
Okay. Well, I guess it don't really matter which one of these we go to.
Don't let me go to bed without cleaning under the cabinet and making out.
Yeah, you better.
And I gotta get Brody because we gotta do the elves tonight. Night one. I have a really bad headache still, and I can't take any more Excedrin or something's gonna happen to me. Where is this?
Uh-oh.
My whole medallion fell out. You can't.
I think we're gonna have to leave it.
No! I think they're stupid, but we worked hard for it.
I know. I guess I could get rid of the bait? I don't know.
No, how much? There's 12 baits, though.
I don't think there's anything I can use. Yeah.
It's
There's
stupid,
nothing I
but
can
worked
use.
hard for
I know.
No.
We could get rid of these 4 herbal remedies.
No, you need those two. God bless
I mean, we got 20 of them right here. Yeah, we can do that. That's just 4.
Worked hard for that dumb little
Plus,
thing.
people want to trade for them, so. Bunch of idiots.
I didn't even take my spot.
Oh no! The wagon's back wheel sinks into the desert's shifting sands. Its axle jams, hopelessly mired. It will move no farther. As things stand, pushing the wagon free will strain the party or worse. One might unpack its cargo to lighten it first, which would be tolerably safer. But the more cargo unloaded, the longer the process will take. What should we do?
Push it. I mean, there's two of you.
Oh, look at what did their stamina. Oh my god. Party and the oxen strain mightily to achieve the task in time. The wagon rolls free once more. The party continues to Fort Hall.
Can you see water in your ears?
No. You tried like a Q-tip? Hunting is ideal. Oh. Still hunting. She's carrying Shura's baby.
I don't think that.
Oh, man. You monster.
Me?
Yeah.
You're saying Shura's not a fella?
Yeah.
Oh, she's not though.
You assume her identity.
You told me she was a girl. I wasn't assuming.
Damn it. This was bust. Shit. Oh well. Damn it. Good to see you again. We've been listening to this bass player perform. He's quite good, isn't he? More importantly, did you manage to bring our instruments? I'd quite like to get a move on. Everything seems to be in order. We'll see you at Fort Boise for the performance. Oh, goodness.
I'm just gonna stand here and finish playing.
Hi there. Name's Raymond. Don't suppose you could spare some change for this old performer, could you? I'm just a few dollars short of some new boots, then I'm out of here for good. Raymond seems skilled at playing the double bass. He'd be a perfect fit for Lewis Southward's band, but he looks to be dressed for winter, not a concert hall. What should the party do? Join a band at Fort Boise? Sorry, no can do. I'm giving up on music just as soon as I've earned a bit of money. I'm going to go live in the mountains and start trapping
Go
furs.
live in the mountains?
And then I'll be sure to make a real fortune.
This is me coming at you live from the mountains.
You know, he's going to go live in the mountains, yeah.
Well, Compliment is playing.
Raymond doesn't seem interested in joining Lewis Southward's band. Compliment is playing. You're a very talented musician, sir. Are you sure you want to give up on your playing? It'd be such a shame for the world to never hear again such a fine performance as yours. That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid so. After all these years of playing, I've heard nothing more than callous fingers. At least in the mountains, I'd have a shot at making a real fortune. Raymond seems quite enchanted by the idea of mountain life. Raymond is persistent, but the party still believes he can be convinced to join the band. Which approach should be tried next?
Cold there. Raymond.
Mighty cold up in those mountains, you know. I've heard stories of men freeze to death in their sleep. I can't bear to imagine something like that happening to you. Of course it's cold. That's why I got this thick coat, see? I got it second hand from a real fur trapper. I'll admit it's probably seen better days, but I'm sure I can fix it up.
Raven's still holding out.
Discuss clothes making.
You'll be able to take care of that coat for many winters, I'm sure. Mountaineers are very experienced at hunting deer, skinning them, tanning the hides, but you already know all about that.
Well, it's not exactly something I've done before, but I'm sure I could ask my friends to teach me.
When Raymond mentions his friends, Party senses a weakness in his facade.
Nelly.
Who should attempt to take advantage of it? Nelly.
You won't have any friends in the mountains, Raymond. Not a one. You'll be alone for months with nobody to talk to. You understand?
Do you understand?
Nelly delivers the final blow with calculated precision.
I never thought of that like that. I was just imagining a big adventure, but you're right. I really would be on my own.
You're right. I'm going to die up there, aren't I?
Well, except for the bears and wolves. They can keep you company, I suppose. Are you much of an animal lover?
All right, you made your point. I guess I'm not really cut out for mountain life after all. Here, you can have my coat. I don't think I'm going to need it. Smells a bit funny anyway.
Here's my funny smelling coat. Is he going to join? Oh, okay. Like, is he just going to run away? Or?
Where'd you say this man was farming? Fort Boys? I wasn't planning on traveling that far without my double bass. Do you reckon you could carry it for me?
Well, 2 spots just opened up. Just dropped off a banjo and a guitar.
It's a double bass too, right? It probably takes up more space even.
You're looking for other instruments. I hear there's a salesman who went south to Snake River. I was going to meet him myself, but see how much I could get for my double bass. No need for that now.
You gotta buy that fiddle still.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! He barely put it in! It fell out! Oh no!
Fell right out.
Hey there, your double bass is face on the ground. Guess that's okay. Don't mind that.
Dude, it's taking up an additional spot to what we just freed up. I'm gonna have to let go of the bait. Health is more important. You can always make more bait. No, I didn't want to do that.
There goes your wagon.
Actually, you know what? Since the music's not playing, it probably wouldn't be so disruptive if I would probably turn that on for you so you can hear some sound.
The wagon just broke. All your toolboxes and sausages all on the ground.
Make sure there's no feedback or anything.
The wagon just broke.
All right. Oh boy.
I can't believe that in this day and age they remade this game.
I know. And did it well.
I
Like,
do
it's-
want
they-
Brody to have it.
They did a good job.
He likes to game.
Well, it's
and
educational
it's
too.
educational.
Yeah.
And eventually I want Declan to have it too. Everybody gets an organ. Well, apparently he'd be playing it at school if he was in public school.
Oh yeah,
Unless he
probably.
went to my school.
Well, I don't know if they play it in school anymore, honestly.
Maybe they're gonna bring it back. I don't really know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
She's okay! Her stamina's in the tank, though. Oh, yeah, I had them hauling. That's right. We should probably turn that back down to steady for a while. We're here, though. August 4th, man. We only got a few more months. As the imposing white-gray walls of Fort Hall rise into view, the clamor and hubbub of trade is already evident. Several tents surround the fort, many of which no doubt belong to hopeful fur traders.
Yes, Abigail. Love it.
New journey. Well, it's a mountain man. I can't wait to play these new journeys. That's the coolest thing of all, is they added all these different kinds of journeys you can have. Brave the harsh mountain weather to help Thompson find his companions in this brutal winter-themed challenge. Successful completion unlocks the hunting knife item in Mountain Man class. Leg 3 of 5. There's still 2 more legs left. We are only 3/5 through the game. Look at her just tossing bags like it's nothing. Yeah. All the work she could have got done in the Vanderlyn gang. Nobody was ever that eager to do work. 5 of 12 route challenges complete. Oh, wow. This has a really high replayability value. Like, I bet you, like, can replay it a dozen times before you even, like, 100% everything. Okay. Yeah, I think rest is, like, needed. You know? Mm-hmm. Their staminas are completely empty. Lodging sounds good.
Maybe you could buy a new cart.
Well, we want to go to trades first. I can't buy a new card. I've only got 120 bucks.
Oh, and you gotta buy that fiddle.
Yeah, I don't even know where we buy that.
It's coming up soon, that guy with the base told you.
I kind of like the atmosphere better without the music. Aunt Becky. Here, there's mountain sheep around here. Enough water, too, but hardly a stick of wood. Thank heaven for Fort Hall, but I'm real sorry to be saying goodbye to my cousin Miles and all the folks heading for California. Fort Hall's a busy fort. The wide stretches of meadow grass here are just that what our tired animals need. As for me, I'll fix up the wagon leaks. Amanda's real anxious to wash all the clothes and linens in one of these clear streams. Ah, of course. Now there are wagons for sale. We don't got the damn money. Wish we could sell. Wish that was an option. To sell stuff. Yeah, really. Coffee is not so expensive at the store.
Don't spend all your money.
I don't think there's a fiddle here. It's all the regular bullcrap. There's river crossings, 3 island crossing. I think this is probably a shorter way. Mm-hmm. 2 Snake River crossings. We're going to have to cross the river twice. I bet that takes a long time. It'll be 3 days waiting there, 3 days waiting there. Fishing or camping?
You don't have any bait or room for fish. So I guess go camping.
Shit. Sagebrush shrubs gather on the trail, snag at the wagon, their dry twigs catching the wheels. One of the snags works into an axle, causing the wagon to grind to a stop as its wheels get tangled. The force of the snag has caused the axle and the wheel to become damaged. The wagon will still be able to move, but the party should consider repairing the damage before things get worse. Who should attempt to repair the wagon? flock of ducks suddenly scatters into the air from the water near the trail. They're quick. Someone might fell. One of the Nelly, go. Hey. Nelly fumbles his rifle, eventually shoots at the flock, missing the larger ducks, but connecting with a smaller, slower one. Good job, Arthur. Oh, this is weirdo. Oh no. He's a gunslinger. Dude, I don't think there were gunslingers yet. I think we're like 20 years early.
Howdy. My name's... Well, that's not important. I got some business to take care of and need to hone my shooting skills. Fancy a wager?
I mean, maybe there were hobbyist shooters. But like the age of the outlaw hadn't really begun yet.
I guess so.
I'll spot you the bullets, so no need to concern yourself with that. So what you is game enough to take me on? How much are you prepared to risk?
$50? No! You gotta buy a fiddle. $10.
Barely worth my time, but fine. All right, ma'am. I've set up some targets down yonder. I'll be timing you. Aim true, but be quick about it. Miss target and it's all over. Too slow, it's the same deal. I'll go first. That's a hit. Get ready. Go. That's fine shooting. I'd hate to be on your bad side. Here's what I promise. Thanks for the diversion. You can give me a chance to win back my money. So long.
I didn't catch the first thing he said. Something about heading to Dallas. Pleasant scent of frying garlic and onions. Camp?
Do you need to?
I don't think so. I mean, it could help Nellie's stamina. She really can't handle all this running.
Okay.
Cook, stargaze, tell stories. Nellie, who's funny, knows the trick to a good meal is a good sense of humor, though fresh ingredients and a skilled chef don't hurt either. She prepares a huge, delicious meal for the party. Come down. Come dawn. The party gets ready to move on.
The bottom one.
This one. Oh, hello again, my friends. It's good to see friendly faces this far west. I hope the trail's not been too hard on you. It's been a hard road for us since we last met, I'm afraid. We're running low on supplies, and little Mary's come down with a terrible sickness. Perhaps if you have time, you'd like to speak to her. She's grown very fond of you since we first met. She may not have long.
Talk to her.
I could offer medicine, though.
Yeah, I know. Talk to her first.
Little Mary is nearby, clearly exhausted with none of the youthful energy she had once had. As the group approaches, wheezing coughs emanate from her little body. Oh no, she got the tuberculosis. Hello, everyone. Little Mary coughs again. Are you coming to my birthday party? I'm gonna be 5 soon. I asked Daddy if you could come, and he said
hasn't
yes.
happened yet. I get it.
Ah.
They didn't invite
What should the party talk to little Mary about?
Her birthday.
Are you looking forward to your birthday, little Mary? 5 years old is an exciting age.
She ain't gonna make it.
Yep. When I'm 5, I'll be much older, so I can help Daddy carry things and help Mommy cook.
Little Mary looks proud of herself.
Are you coming to my birthday party? I'm going to be 5 soon. I asked Daddy if you can come, and he said yes.
Toys.
What kind of toys do you like to play with, little Mary? I used to have a little wooden horse when I was young. I like dolls. I used to have one called Sally, but I lost her. Maybe I'll get a new doll for my birthday. Are you coming to my birthday party? I'm going to be 5 years old soon.
Dresses.
That's a very sweet dress you're wearing, little Mary. Did your mom make it for you? Yes, she made it for me out of old fabric. It's very soft and warm, so I like it.
Little Mary is seized by another fit of coughing. The party decides to let her rest instead of asking more questions.
Fine. I'm just kidding. Give her medicine. What? Oh, okay.
I don't know why she walked over to the oxen. I guess maybe to get the thing.
You really are too kind. I don't know how to thank you for this. I only hope it's enough to cure little Mary's fever. With any luck, we'll see you again in Oregon. Maybe not little Mary, though.
Heavy clouds rolling quickly and soon thereafter dump their rain, blanketing the trail in water. The ground quickly grows wet and muddy under the relentless rain. The party trudges through the sticky muck. It's a wholly demoralizing and dirty experience, and the party begins to feel depressed and dirty. Uh-oh, Nellie is exhausted. After some time, the rain begins to clear and the ground begins to dry. The party can continue unimpeded. Maybe we should change this. Past your bedtime. Uh-oh. The party comes across a man lying in the middle of the trail. It seems as though he's asleep.
Rob him.
Careful, this could be a trap.
The man doesn't appear to have a campsite set up, so it's unclear how he came into this state. The party could attempt to find out why he is here, but he might be dangerous.
Go around.
Party should make sure the man is really asleep before moving past. Who should check him?
Nelly. You can fight him off.
Nellie should try to sneak up on him. Shit. Uh-oh. Yeah. Whoa there, travelers. Best not sneak up on me like that, even when I've dozed off for a bit. Let me introduce myself. My name's Jack Keatley. I'm a rider for the Pony Express, fastest mail system of our times. Apologies for passing out in the middle of the road there. My recent truck had me going 300-odd miles non-stop. That's, been a few days since I've had any substantial rest. Just delivering some letters to Seneca now, and, wait, where am I? This doesn't seem right at all. Can you help me direct me where I'm going?
Direct him.
Oh, that's easy. You just go straight to hell.
Seems about right.
Yes, that seems about right. Oh dear, it looks like I'm quite a ways off track. I need to be running off then. These letters aren't going to deliver themselves.
Oh, no. crap. Damn it.
Who gave you a harmonica?
Oh.
As Jack Keatley departs, he somehow seems to drift off again as he's walking. Choose the trail? I don't think we got a choice. She got a little bit of her energy back. I don't know how. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Uh-oh.
Oh, a bird.
Roarg! A dreadful roar sounds as a bear attacks from behind some rocks. The party recoils in surprise. Oh, this is it. Oh my god. He broke her arm. The bear charges the party before anyone can react and rakes Nellie across the forearm. The bear rears up for another strike. Something must be done. Shoot the bear, play dead!
Play dead, play dead.
Abigail drops to the ground and lies as still as can be. The bear looms over her, its wet maw inches from her face. Abigail's nerves are no match for the prospect of the 200-pound bear. She quakes in fear despite herself. The bear chooses that moment to strike. Abigail's nerves are no match. Oh. Satisfied that Abigail poses no threat, the bear wanders off into the trees. Abigail and Nellie's wounds should be treated before they fester. The party has zero medicines. God, we gave it to Mary. How should they be treated? Treat without medicine. We have those herbals.
I guess that's all you can do.
Uh-oh.
Turtle saw it all.
Oh, whoopsie. Nellie attempts to wrap the wound with cloth, but without the turtle saw it all. But without the required medical experience, the wound continues to seep beneath the wrappings and become infected. God. This is bull. Nellie groans in pain, cradling her arm. Her wounds should be treated before they fester. What should be done? Oh my God.
Oh no!
Abigail attempts to wrap the wound with cloth, but without the required medical experience, the wound continues to seep beneath the wrappings and become infected. I think this is it, man. They're gonna die from infection. Camp or deer?
Camp.
Yeah, we got some meat still. We should probably go rest, huh?
That's what I'd do.
Bear germs, yeah. Clearly bear germs. No harmonica's gonna do anything right now. Oh, I could give her that. That helped out a little. Sure, the arm's gonna be broken for 63 days. Holy crap. Oh, poor Lulu and Shura. I missed out on a bear. Howdy, folks. Name's Henry, and I'm powerfully glad to see you.
Look like they can help.
I need a favor. I think we're dying, man. One of my horses ran off last night, but I can't leave these two to go look for him. Can you watch them until I return?
Fine.
I'll reward you when I get
All
back.
you have to do is stand there. I guess that's okay. Surely you'd be able to do that.
And we need to sit around for a minute anyway, I feel like. I'll return as soon as I'm able, thank you. He never comes back. Hold your horses. Hasn't been long, but Henry's already disappeared into the distance. No telling how much time will pass before he... 2 hours, 4 hours now we've lost. The horses listlessly graze, unaware of their owners. What's this guy doing?
Looking for the other one.
Oh, it's unclear why they even need someone to watch over them. Huh. Continue to wait.
Yeah, he's gonna give you a present.
Oh my god. Winter is coming, man. This could be a trick. The horse's ears flick at distant sounds of barking. Henry may have run into trouble.
Keep waiting.
This is bullshit. This'll be easy money. Seems increasingly unlikely Henry is going to return.
Keep waiting. I want to know how this plays out.
The air grows colder as the hours roll by. How long does it really take to retrieve a horse?
Seriously, continue waiting. I want to know how this goes.
It's the next day now. It's the 12th. Hours continue to slowly pass with no sign of Henry. The cool wind lethargically drifts across the plains. The horses graze unabated, unaware, unthankful. Oh, somebody's walking. I hear him. There he is!
See?
Oh my gosh! What took you, Henry? Apologies for the delay. I ran into an old associate, and well, you don't need the whole story. No, I think we do. Your recompense is promised. I appreciate the help.
Coffees and
Okay, all right. And now we're full. Oh, we needed that. All right, all right,
And you wanted to
all right. Yeah. You got me. Why can't this... Oh, it's 175. Remember, it was 175 and 175. They can't, I guess, be stacked over 175. That's bull. There's no room for this. There's really nothing we can do here.
You take some medicine.
We're okay, though, other than our... That's not going to cure us, though.
Yeah.
It just is going to increase our health, which is full. We're just injured and infected right now. I think we got to leave the flower. You can have the flower, Hank. The pleasant scent of frying garlic and onions. Should we camp or leave? We're dirty.
Will that help?
No.
I guess keep going.
It will help. This will help. No.
Do I have to wake up for the sick man?
No, I'm probably going to have to. Yeah, right. A musty, sour odor emanates from the wagon, betraying the poor quality of flour within. Man, we already lost flour, too. We could cook to make these or sift the flour. Bad flour may be salvageable, albeit very unpalatable, if it is baked into hardtack. Alternatively, the impurities might be removed through sifting at the cost of some time and effort. Want to just bake?
Make some crackers, I guess.
Nellie needs the flour and some salt and dough, and then sets about baking the mixture into hardtack. It's cold and hard and flavorless, but may be the difference between starvation and survival. Nellie is no longer exhausted. Yeah.
Gosh, this was a long one. A chill wind blows from Snake River as the party approaches. The view is astounding and a sobering reminder of how many miles remain to be traveled. I don't think we need to rest. See if there's something for trade. Okay. We don't have enough to do any trades. Oh, okay. This would free up some room for sure. Come all the way from Independence, have you? Well, you're nearly in Oregon. If you can endure a most onerous river crossing, that is. Best of luck. The Snake River is a vicious hurdle, but the smattering of islands within it will at least allow you some respite between crossings. Supposedly the Shoshone round here named this place after salmon. I haven't foggiest how it became known as Snake River. Maybe on account of its shape? Okay. Going north. Camping or food? I think we ought to do hunting, honestly. Well, food was starting to get pretty low. Uh-oh. It's okay, we got all these toolboxes. Howdy. Good to see a familiar face. You up for another wager? I need the practice so I can handle some family business. Yes? You may have beat me before, but I'll show you up this time around. So which of you has the keenest eye? How much?
What do you think is safe?
I say we bet 50.
Okay. Don't forget you gotta buy that too.
Oh, yeah. Game is simple. Line yourself up to shoot, but wait until George here says go. If you
George Washington again or whatever.
if you fire before George says go, or if you take too long to go to fire after, you lose. We go 3 rounds. Now, you want me to go through the rules again? Good, I'll go first. Ready? Steady! I wonder if I left the kettle on. Go! Huh. Just one? Oh no.
That was $50, you dummy! How am I gonna play the fiddle now?
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Thanks for the cash, for taking my mind off my troubles for a while. I reckon you might want to hone your skills. Difference between life and death out here can be narrower than a gnat's wing.
I thought I was supposed to fire. Damn it.
I'm heading to Fort Boys up the trail to look for a man who might not want me to find him, but I will. Maybe I'll see you there too. I'll even give you a chance to win your money back. So long.
Wow.
She ain't a gunslinger. What do you want from her? Uh-oh. We should bake some hardtack. Oh my gosh. Should we just do 82? We don't lose time for doing that. Still got these infections. What, they just drop dead? Hunting is ideally suited for those who... Oh, okay.
Betty plays the organ.
They just all start humping each other. Damn it. Uh-oh. Oh. Looks like she's dead.
I don't know why, but I get emails for you, and I don't know why. We don't share an email.
That's weird.
You doesn't get that? Nothing you probably want, so I, like, don't bother.
Party infection one more day.
Why do they blink like that?
I don't get it. Oh, here we go, another sandstorm. This too much. Same message as the last sandstorm.
The party finally arrives at Three Island Crossing. Ahead lie a few of the last river crossings of the trail, though they're no less deadly than any that came before.
Don't sell your pouch. You might need to do it on your own, or it'll get very big.
You might be right. Won't be born for over 100 more years. Like 150. 157 or some shit.
Oh my god, a bridge one.
See that wild river? That's the Snake. Many a craft's been swamped at her foaming rapids. Her waters travel all the way to Oregon. We'll be crossing her soon, and then again after Fort Boys. Take care of the crossing. Aww. It says right here in the Shivla guidebook you must hire an Indian to pilot you at the crossings of the Snake River. It'd be dangerous if not perfectly understood. I asked my husband to talk to the Shoshone, but he insists on crossing without a guide. The idiot. Down there between those steep lava gorges, twisting and writhing, is the Snake River. So much water and so hard to get to. We got many miles of desert before Oregon, so be sure to fill your water kegs at the crossing. We rested, didn't we? So, what do we do? Ford or caulk? Oh boy.
Seal last time.
Oh no, we don't have enough.
Oh my god, your shit's gonna float away. You have that man's bass guitar thing.
50% caulked. Hopefully we'll be okay. Party repairs the wagon, removing the wheels and making the bed watertight. Well, it's better than nothing. Oh no! The wagon is overturned by the current. The party and their belongings are swept downstream. Oh no, this was something that could happen in the old game. Nellie is dragged beneath the water, never to be seen again. They're both dead. Abigail has died. In loving memory of Nellie, death parted us, but her family will bring us together.
No, not that one.
Time has claimed Nellie. She loved two things most of all, good horses and coffee.
I never even had a horse. No, not that one.
Rest in peace, Nellie, called back by cholera.
No, not that one either.
They both drowned. Below lies Nellie. Tread softly, for you tread on her family.
No.
For you tread on her family.
No,
That's a mistake. In loving memory of Nellie, grief is just another form of failure.
No.
Be at rest, Nellie. Only by giving life can we find happiness. Man, I really thought we were going to make it. We just had an NPC be like, you ain't far from Oregon.
Two of them said that. No. Keep going.
Modest and gentle Nellie, tread softly, for you tread on her friends.
No.
Well, these are terrible. How'd they screw these up? Cherished memories of Nellie. Maybe they did it on purpose because 1800s, and there's like probably really tombstones that have mistakes like that, I bet.
Yeah.
Cherished memories of Nellie. The last gift of love, dreams.
No.
Cherished memories of Nellie. Here, where there is love, there is her friends.
Don't have any. They're all dead. No.
Well, 2 states away, but yeah. Lest we forget Nellie, she loved 2 things most of all, good horses and her family.
No, she didn't have any horses.
In remembrance of Nellie, tragically died of her family.
No, well, not really.
These are like completely randomized, I think.
know.
That's why there's mistakes. In loving memory of Nellie, grief is just another form of death. That's already. Dance on, Nellie. All things change, but dreams remain.
No.
Until we meet again, Nellie, remembered for one thing, failure.
Yes! Oh, Nellie! Oh, no!
She was like the party leader, right?
She was really good, too.
Time lost, 2 days, wagon condition.
Next. Next. Next.
What do we not give Abigail?
Game over. She loved two things most of all, good horses and wealth.
No.
Until we meet again, Abigail, she loved two things most of all, good horses and dreams. In love and memory of Abigail, tragically died of bacon. Abigail, the most wasted of days are those without dysentery. Dance on, Abigail, blessed be meat. Cherished memories of Abigail, she is not gone, but merely walking among dreams. In loving memory of Abigail, tread softly, for you tread on my hunger. Heaven has called back Abigail, tragically died of meat. Rest in peace, Abigail, remembered for one thing, peace. Well, she was like the least problematic.
Yeah, she really didn't say much.
In ever-loving memory, Abigail, free at last from hunger.
That's hilarious, but you know.
In memory of Abigail, tragically died of coffee. I almost did that once.
No.
Dance on, Abigail. No, really, caffeine poisoning, it's the thing. Dance on, Abigail. Only by giving life can we find dysentery. Heaven has called back Abigail, left it all for a better life, but instead found dreams. With love, we remember Abigail. Where there is love, there is bacon. I like that one, though. Friend to many, stranger to none, Abigail. She is not gone, but merely walking among betrayal. She feels betrayed. Damn you! What's the first girl's name? I already forget. Nellie. Farewell, Abigail. Death parted us, but comfort will bring us together. Cherished memories of Abigail, died as she lived with music. She didn't die with music. We had to turn the music off.
No. She died with the bass.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
She gets that one.
Yeah, okay. Died as she lived with music as the splashing and the boing boing of the bass was the last thing she heard. Party condition 0, remaining money 770. I got a new best score. Final destination 0, animal bonus 0, arrived from Independence 0, wagon condition 2,933. Damn, man, you know how many hours this was, this run? Like, probably 5 or 6 hours altogether. This game is a lot longer than I remember the original. There's just so much extra stuff.
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe that happened. Oh, we're rising our player rating. I'm an expert immigrant. Not a master. I guess a master would have been if I had completed the damn game, huh?
The master would have been if you had lived.
Yeah, I got expert, though, so that's pretty good. I can't believe it, dude. We were so close.
Oh my god!
Should we have gone south? Would we have had ferrymen if we would have gone south? We would have had to pay twice, but would we still be alive?
I don't know.
Oh, it recaps. Damn, we almost completed the 4th leg, man.
You
Almost.
can see Oregon from here. You're almost there.
1 of 14 journey completed. Oh, I guess because there's 14 different journeys that you can take, and we've done one of them now. Achievements 13, animals collected 4, fish collected 29. Game completion 12. Wow.
Wow.
Wait, it's not over yet. Try out our next journey, the bitter winter.
Talk about that right now. Are you doing it?
No, I'm going to the menu.
Too hard. It was funny when the first two died. I mean, it was kind of funny this time. But, I mean, not
It was unexpected this time. I really thought we'd make it across. If only would have kept all them pelts, man.
this is the worst river. But
Now we know we need to keep like a dozen pelts on us, though.
and I was thinking sudden. I hope the ox made it. Hope they got
No. No. What is this stuff?
Like, guy's gonna be at the camp. Be like, those girls are gonna be here with my face anytime. No, they'll be here anytime.
This is really going to change my career.
I decided not to go live in the mountains.
What are these
great.
weekly events things? Build the railroad. Quick play fishing. Huh. Oh, I see. You have to earn special unlock coins. Oh, I see. We consumed 1,500 pounds of food. Spent like $1,000.
Animals collected? You can collect other animals?
I guess that we just haven't encountered all the animals. You probably got to go on all the journeys to see all the animals.
Collect
Right.
them? Like,
Well, I think you got to shoot them to collect them, right?
I don't think I'm like covered.
Just like catching the fish. We had one die of dysentery. That's so funny that there's a special notation for dysentery deaths. You have to have in-game achievements because Nintendo doesn't have any achievements.
Well, that is just a sin or shame.
I know. It really was like 5+ hours too. This game ain't nothing to mess with, man. This game ain't playing around. This game will give you false hope and then pull the rug right out from under you.
I like yelled. I was like, oh no! Sorry to hear it.
Yeah, Canadian links. There's like journeys through Canada and stuff.
Doesn't say you have to kill them though. Just discover them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you were supposed to discover them when they were blinking.
How?
Yeah, I don't know, but that would make sense, right? Because like turtles blinked and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Bet you that's what it was. Somehow.
How do you do it, I wonder?
I don't know. But I'd have to check that.
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right, because that was really weird that they all blinked, you know?
Well, damn.
Yeah.